Good morning,
Everybody.
everyone. How are you? It is September 24th, and this is Mondays with Bev and Paul. And Paul's not here. He's actually somewhere on a lovely beach in Florida. So we have a special guest this week, Cheryl Hackett.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cheryl. And Cheryl is a certified practitioner. She's been working, she's a staff member here at the center in Tucson and an instructor. And in just a moment, we're going to be talking with Cheryl and her experience with BioTouch. But first, I just wanted to remind everyone that this Thursday, I guess that would be the 27th, is our monthly health condition workshop. And it will be on thyroid conditions. And we're really excited about having our guest speaker this month, Dr. Deanne Saber, who is a naturopathic doctor. And we're really looking forward to getting her input on how we can deal with this condition. So hopefully, if you guys are in town, please join us. It starts at 6 p.m. and we would love to have you here. Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Yay.
Remember to do a singing angel.
Right. You're here. So we have 20 minutes on Be Live, so let's begin. I really am excited about having Cheryl here because I wanted to ask you, share with us how long you've been involved with the foundation as a certified practitioner and staff member, instructor, just kind of start out with that.
Well, I've been here 8 years. I came in 2010 and came as a recipient. I didn't come looking for BioTouch. I came to get help for 2 painful knees.
Oh, wow.
That were really painful. And we didn't have insurance. And so we went any route we could go that was free. And BioTouch fit that bill. So I did that. And I started as a recipient, and it just seemed to fall into my lap. I wasn't looking for it. It kind of found me.
Oh.
And once I got here, something very subtly innate within me woke up and started waking up and continues to wake up to this day. And this is where I needed to be. I knew I needed to learn it. And it came at a very dark time in my life. We were losing our home. My son was graduating high school, so I was having to re-identify myself, so to speak.
My goodness.
I wasn't mommy anymore. What was I going to do with my life? And so it was there for me, and it's been there ever since. It's like home in my heart. I feel safe and protected and loved with BioTouch.
How lovely. And when listening to you do that, it's always this amazing timing that happens in our lives. But for you to start on the journey with BioTouch, as we know, ends up not being just about our physical pain. It's about now it's that timing of you beginning to start to wake up and give back,
right,
and be involved in that relationship that BioTouch helps us to establish with another human being, right? Yeah. So you kind of answered my question about why BioTouch. So you came in looking for, relief from pain, which is what brings many, many people to BioTouch. But as we know, what happens from that is a different journey sometimes. So I really want to know, once you understood that BioTouch was here for you to start, giving back something, giving to other people, how over the years has that impacted on your life?
Oh, I'm going to say it's so subtle sometimes. I have to really think about it because I've been doing it for so long, but it's very, very subtle, and it's impacted my life in a way of, it's opening me up more, at least in an emotional heart way. It opened my eyes up to my arrogance before. How I thought I was better than other people. I didn't do any wrong. Everybody else did things wrong. It wasn't me. One of those things. And it started waking me up. And so it's changed me profoundly in that way. It's humbled me. It's made me really open up and wake up more than I've ever been awake in my life. I came for pain for my knees, but what was really behind that was the emotional suffering that was trying to wake up through my knees.
Wow.
So,
I mean, right there, Cheryl, that's an amazing awareness.
Right. Well,
right.
I didn't have that awareness until I came here.
That's what I mean. I mean, to be able to go down, and because we're always saying, and it's in our mission statement. This is the whole purpose of this foundation, is to encourage self-awareness. And BioTouch very subtly begins to open up for us all these different parts of ourselves, right? And then eventually you go, wow, look at that. I have an awareness about this, about myself.
And that's really cool. When I became aware of my arrogance, at first I was embarrassed about that. But now, the longer I've been going through BioTouch and really doing the emotional work that goes along with it, I'm glad I found that out about myself. It's almost exhilarating that it's okay to have that part of me. It's very humbling. It's very humbling.
It's humbling. And we have to remember that we're all here growing and really being human.
Yeah.
That's part of our humanness, our humanity, right?
Right.
Is to discover all of these different parts of ourselves. And some of them, as Paul and I have mentioned on other shows, we're part angel and we're part,
I used to think I was all angels.
I know, right? Well, but you are. But we're still in a human body. We're still human, and in that humanity is where we find the connection. The love between us, that it can work out over our lives and our daily lives. So you have been on this, and sometimes I'm almost thinking, whether we expect it or not, or whether we're looking for it or not, BioTouch has the profound ability to start that journey for us out of the blue.
Yeah, it's really subtle. You don't even know what's going on.
Exactly.
Until it happens.
Until
what? Okay.
When did I become that way? Right. I did not become that way, but I've been that way.
Right.
And now you're becoming something that you're acknowledging.
Just becoming more aware.
Yeah.
And before, I wasn't even aware that I was that way, or any of the other things. I wasn't aware of it. But now I'm aware, and it's okay. It's allowed.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, one thing we do know, especially in the center in Tucson, this is an extraordinary place. It's just so. I mean, the minute you walk in, people are like, "Wow!" Take a big breath. It's a loving, safe,
very much
safe place, and that I think. When we are working here as staff members and we have an opportunity to go into a session with another person,
what a gift.
I know, for both of us, right? Which is what a true relationship. But, we are privy to things from those, the recipients, because they feel very safe here. And
so do we.
Oh, absolutely.
I could be having the worst morning of my life and just walking through the door. I don't even have to touch anybody yet, but just walking through the door, I can take a breath. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm home. I'm safe.
I know. That's kind of an amazing thing. So I just wanted to say to everybody that Paul and I posted, I don't know, maybe a couple shows ago, right? A picture of this guy named John, and he's standing at a bar in his home, and in front of him is a bowl of potato chips, a beer, and the BioTouch manual. Well, that guy happens to be Cheryl's husband. So yeah, that was an awesome picture. I love that picture. But so Cheryl, we know how BioTouch can affect a relationship. So why don't you share with us how that's been for you and John, how BioTouch has kind of interplayed in that relationship between you?
Well, when I first started doing BioTouch in 2010, he was very resistant towards it. It was too woo-woo for him. He was not into it at all. And he was good. He didn't need any help with pain. He was all right. He has it handled. He's typical male ego.
Right.
And so it took him about 6 years. And I learned to not ask him anymore if he wanted BioTouch. I learned just to back off. And when he's ready, he'll ask me. And he did. And since I've started doing BioTouch on him, he has wanted it every night.
Oh.
So he gets it just about every night before he goes to bed, because it puts him to sleep, and he sleeps very well. He used to have years, and he broke his back when he was in the 6th grade, I think, and he was in a full body cast.
Oh my goodness.
And so he's had lower back pain his whole life.
Wow.
And not until I did BioTouch on his back did his back pain go away. Within 2 days, he was like, wow, this stuff really works, because my back doesn't hurt anymore. I'm like, you think? So, but and so now he's learning it now for me, because I've been saying to him, I would really love for you to learn it, because I might have a really bad day and need you to do it.
Yeah.
So that took about a year to sink into his brain before he started doing it and learning it. But he's doing it, and he's willing to do it whenever he opens the manual. He's willing to do it whenever I ask him.
Wow.
But what I like about BioTouch in a marriage, at least personally for me, is that in a marriage there can be friction and resentments, and there can be hardships and walls that go up and down, because we're human, male and female.
Sure.
And what I like about BioTouch is that when, at least I can only speak personally for me, when he's sharing BioTouch with me, my heart softens towards him, just because it's an act of love without any sexual connotation added to it. There's nothing required. It's just, let me love you, let the points do their thing, and my heart softens. So.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a very profound observation, because as we know, one of the greatest things about BioTouch is how it's able to bring us, it's genderless, it's colorless, it has no political affiliation or religious. It's 2 human beings. And at that point, it really does, if you really are present, you realize that you're doing BioTouch with another human being. It's not a male, it's not your husband, it's just another amazing soul that you're standing with, and just, it opens the door to true love in our hearts.
It really does. It helps to see more with compassion rather than judgment.
Oh.
At least for me, when I'm working on somebody or with him, I will see more with love in my heart than with judgment.
Wow.
With 10 minutes ago, I've been like, dude. But when I do BioTouch, that goes away, and I'm seeing with love in my heart.
Wow. So it's almost like BioTouch at any time can be a touchstone for us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're always talking about, wow, wouldn't it be amazing if BioTouch was our first aid kit at home?
Should be a first to-go kit.
Yep, but it can also be, I mean, our certified practitioner in Chicago, Kai, actually mentioned when she was a guest on our show that her fiance at the time, Matt, her and Matt, when they find themselves in a little bit of a situation, they do BioTouch with each other, and it changes the whole environment between them, doesn't it?
It really does.
What an amazing, I mean, it's not just about your physical body. That's just where it begins.
Not even. The physical body is just representing what's going on in the emotion.
Yeah. And so I think it's gorgeous that BioTouch begins touch on the skin, because
it's so vital for humans in the first place.
Isn't it? Just that touch. Yeah. It's the way that we connect and recognize each other and say, here I am. And I am here to care for you. That's that first sense, that touch. But oh my gosh, and as we know, Cheryl, it doesn't matter who's giving it or receiving it, because both of you will be affected by BioTouch. Whatever we need in that moment. Yeah.
Sometimes for family.
Yeah.
And sometimes very subtly.
Exactly.
It's always effective.
It's always effective. Something's going to happen, and maybe the more that we grow in our self-awareness, it's almost like, I know for me, it's like, wow, what opportunities are going to, what opportunities are going to be offered to me when I walk into that room with this human being? Yeah.
Oh, I'll notice all kinds of fears will come up in me, and I'll just watch them, You know, because I could be feeling something they're feeling, or they may have something going on, and a fear will come up in me.
Wow.
Whereas before I would think that was the truth. Now I'm just watching it come and go, the fear come and go. Just whatever I'm feeling, I don't judge it anymore. It just comes and goes. And just let it be like a cloud in the sky.
Oh, how lovely. And we get to be the observers of ourselves.
Yeah.
Because as we know, BioTouch is about us. It is offering us through the gift of that other person on the other side of those fingers. They are presenting us an opportunity to learn something about ourselves in that moment. And of course, they're going to get something awesome too. But this is...
Well, before I even came here, I didn't need to learn anything about myself.
Oh,
you see?
Yeah.
I was fine.
God love us, right? Our little hearts, our little pointed
how
heads.
Wonderful. The process of waking up can be quite painful.
Oh gosh, yes.
But it's so worth it.
I know. Well, that's what we're, I mean, we're here to do that, I think. We're here to learn about ourselves and to wake up. Yeah. And I'm just going to say that in front of us, all around us, is this amazing, profound gift called BioTouch that has already been, it's already here. It's already come through for humanity to recognize it as a gift for each and every one of us. And all, what we're doing here, Cheryl's part of this whole thing, helping us to teach and share this amazing, loving gift with each other. That's
pretty awesome.
That's what we're doing here.
All I got to say.
And it doesn't matter if you're a certified practitioner, if you are a staff member, just happens to be here in Tucson, Arizona. This is for every single one of you. And you right now have the ability and the power to learn this pretty doggone simply.
You have an opportunity. The choice is whether you'll take it or not.
And that's what BioTouch allows each of us. Like you did,
the freedom to not take it.
Like you did with John for a year. You put it out there. Here it is.
Ready, he'll come.
And without judgment, without criticism, allowing John to just come into that awareness for himself.
Exactly.
It's time.
There's no pressure. There's no time.
No.
When it's right, it's right.
That's what love is. It just is, right?
Love accepts as you are. When you're ready, love waits.
That's it, Cheryl. I totally agree. And so love is waiting for you. It's at justtouch.com on our wonderful new website that we're being created. Have you seen our website yet, Cheryl?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, go check it out because it's getting ready to go, and it's really, I'm excited. So go check us out on our website, justtouch.com, and choose today to just find out what BioTouch is waiting to give you and your loved ones, every single person in your life, and every single person that you come across in your life. You never know. BioTouch is one of those gifts that anytime, with anyone, in any place, you can share love. You can share your heart. You can share your heart. Wow. Well, this has been...
Oh, it's almost time to end.
It is, and it's going to end whether we want it or not. But I want to thank Cheryl for showing up and agreeing to be here. You've been amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, I enjoyed it.
And thank all of you for being out there and all of your amazing comments. Thank you. We so appreciate it. Paul, we love and miss you. Jenny, thank you, my dear. And
Jenny says, best show she's ever seen or ever heard. Right on.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
We rock.
Anyway, everyone, thanks again for being with us. And
thanks for your love and support.
Yes, always. And touch someone today with BioTouch. Touch someone. And we love you. We love you. And have a glorious week, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay.